Hi guys, I've been getting a lot of messages from men reaching out asking me what does it mean for a man to become love. I say this all the time on this platform. As a man, you must never, under no circumstance, fall in love with a woman. You're going to break. You get me? You become love, she falls into your love. That is going to sustain that relationship for a long time. Because when you fall in love as a man, there is room for you to become needy. You don't want to be needy with women. But when you become love, you are sustainable. You understand me? Whatever she brings into your life, you can do it. And another thing I want to say as a man, at that stage of you becoming love, make sure you have a routine. I can't pronounce Haru properly. A routine. You wake up in the morning, you have a chore, an activity that you do when you wake up. That is before you bathe or before you shower. Lay your beds, do your 20 push-ups, vacuum your place, clean your place. You get my point? You know that, okay, no breakfast or there is breakfast. Learn to have things. You need to write down what you're going to do that morning, a night before. That is a routine, things that you do. You need to bathe. Change your socks, change your boxers, change your singlet, change your clothes. Use your nice perfume and cologne. Clean up nice. These are things that you have to cultivate and adapt to as a routine. So when you eventually meet a woman that you fancy and you like, and she comes around, in that dating phase, do not allow her to clean or to cook anything for you. You get my point? It's a plus if she decides to do it when you are not around or she brings the food. That's different. When she's around in that dating phase, you are the one that will clean your place. Don't make it an expectation on that woman and just sit down and say, because one of the strategies that women use is, I call it an attack, first point of attack. She's going to try to assert herself, um, make herself become indispensable. So the first thing she will do is the major things that she see that you usually do for yourself. She wants to take those things. So when she's not around, and eventually she's going to pull back a little bit to see how you miss her. Don't be that man though. Tell her, I love to do these things. So that means you're setting a signal to her that she needs to come with more. Because take for example, she comes around on weekend or weekday or whatever. She use 1 day or 2 days. You don't allow her to do anything. What she just do is chill and relax. You understand? This is how you know if she has common sense. Most women, they will use cooking and cleaning to sweep you off your feet. Now you think she's a wife material. You are a fool. But this is not the conversation about you being a fool. Oh God. Whine it back. Whine it back. I don't mean to call you a fool. You are what? What can I call you? Let's just say you are naive. And it's okay to be naive. You need to know your likes and your dislikes. This is how you become love. You need to know your strengths and your weaknesses. Take for example, you cut your coat to your size. If you cannot afford to take yourself out on weekend just to have a good time, I don't drink alcohol. You understand? You don't have to drink alcohol. Take yourself out to nice restaurant. If you cannot afford that, buy food ingredients and come to your house, to your place, and cook yourself nice meal. Love on yourself. What do you enjoy doing? Is it movies? Do you love hiking? Do you love going? Do those things according to your pockets. Love yourself. So that way, when you eventually meet a woman that tries to price you low and try to discourage you off of the things that makes you, do not accept any disrespect from nobody. A lot of men will accept disrespect from women because they don't want her to go. Because me, which means when are we going to meet another woman? Don't be an unfortunate being. There are so many women out there. So many women out there in the world. Love on yourself. Think about your future. If you don't have enough money, take the time to do your research. I tell you guys all the time that I binge YouTube. I binge YouTube, man, for hours. I binge YouTube, just watching. I enjoy it. Do your research about what you see yourself becoming in the nearest future. I'm pretty sure you're meant for greatness. Utilize those things. Don't use the days of your youth running after women. Nobody awards anybody for the amount of women you have slept with. It is a wasteful gesture. I've slept with this one. I've slept with this one. I've slept with this one. It is a pointless gesture. As a matter of fact, though, Penis and vagina, it is like spoon and plate. Once you clean it and you mix it with other plate and cutleries, anybody else can pick it and use it. I understand what I said just now, a bunch of semantics, but you get the idea. Love yourself. You're going to meet people that will complement and compensate whatever you have done for yourself. I love the way you take care of yourself. Let me be the person that do this. Because women function better when you challenge them. You understand me? Most men make it too easy for women. You make it too easy for her. She comes, she start cooking and cleaning and start doing your laundry. You understand? Now she believes she has asserted, because they do assert dominance. Come on now. She will assert her dominance and start placing her toothbrush in key places. That's my feet massage. You know, I have to love yourself, man. She'll start placing her head. Don't allow all that nonsense. You understand me? You have to treat her like a fling that she is, or a girlfriend that she is. You understand? There has to be perks attached to each. Don't start treating a fling like a girlfriend. Don't treat a girlfriend like she's a fiancée, and don't treat a fiancée like she's a wife. You understand? There is hierarchy to these things, and demote them accordingly and promote them accordingly. But before you even get to the level of serious relationship, make sure she's the one. And how do you know she's the one? She complements, she compensates whatever you are doing for yourself. Your life is better. And in the course of your life, you will learn this. Do not sacrifice yourself for nobody. Love on yourself. Your life should get better if a woman comes into your life. Not now you're losing weight, now you're drying up. That is not your wife. Chin up always, my good friends. Stand up tall like a man is supposed to. This is a man's world. It is your world. Don't let anybody intimidate you, especially those ones. You know those ones now. Those ones. Don't let us. Those ones that gave Adam the apple. Can you imagine how silly they can be? They gave a first human being. They gave him apple to eat. Oh, shame to that. They are not good people. But we are not going to mention their name. Stand up tall like a man is supposed to. Walk the face of this earth like it belongs to you, but apply common sense. Tread carefully, man. Life is like a slippery corridor. OT, be well, friends.